was a good enough to win performance by us tonight. I think a very underrated Michigan State team that is always on the verge of really figuring it out. And I think we were able to capitalize on their unforced errors, which obviously gave us some free points, and we cleaned up our game between set 2 and set 3 to finally put a stamp on a win and a victory in the Big Ten. And it wasn't our best performance that we've ever seen, but it's more consistent, as crazy as that sounds, than what we have done in some other matches.
Better than you played last weekend?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't, and I would never even I would never even think that it was as good as last weekend, but it was a good enough to win performance tonight.
You talk about the play of Kelly, especially with her serving tonight.
I thought Kelly stepped it up, especially in set 3. We talked about just all servers being able to step it up in the intermission, and Kelly answered the call, and she's been putting pressure from the service line since we put her into the rotation.
Kelly, can you talk about your serving? It seems that that's improved as you stepped into the starting rotation.
I guess I just kept hitting the zones that my coach was calling, and it had a good flow to it, and passers couldn't deal with it for some of them, so it worked out.
Talk about your setting too. It seems like you were connecting with the outsides, putting those sets right in March tonight.
I think I was connecting a lot, not only with the outsides but with Ari in the middle, and I think having her there as a hitter and just having the outsides as always is helping us out.
Where do you think you are compared to where you started at Northwestern 2.5 weeks ago?
I've gotten a lot more reps since then in the gym, and I'm a lot more comfortable out on the court. So.
And where do you go from here? Where do you still have to work on?
Everything. Just keep getting better at everything and keep working hard in the gym.
Catherine, can you talk about how you and how it's progressed? You, Kelly, just in the team, how you've been connecting with her since she's took over the starting role.
It definitely, more time we have together, the better it gets. You just get familiar with your setter, and it helps, having other hitters who are doing as good of a job opening you up and making sure that you have those seams and have those holes at the time. And Kelly just is doing a really good job of putting the ball in really great places for our hitters to go and attack it.
Coach, it seemed like this was a match you were in control and throughout, despite not, playing your best. How were you able to prevent them from going on any major run in this match?
Well, I thought when our serve receive was on after we settled down, in the first set, I thought our serve receive line was pretty good. Specifically, Jess Granquist I thought was pretty sharp tonight. I thought middle back defense was really good by Haley Cowles, and Michigan State helped us out by ending some of their service runs. They had 1 service ace and 7 service errors. They could never get in a rhythm just because they would end them on their own. But that helped as well as us being able to serve the ball in the court with some pressure to help our defense.